Well, we just got back yesterday, so today we'll get in there, probably go over their offense again, watch film on how we played them last game. Obviously, they added Peyton Siva, so they got better. So we gotta watch their last game against Melbourne too, and then we'll go from there.
Obviously, you do have a star trio of imports. What did go wrong offensively and defensively in those two games for you?
Teams were making shots. If you look at the numbers, New Zealand shot the ball great. We didn't, and they just played better than us, played harder than us. Some games are gonna be like that. This past game, I felt like we showed better strides. We showed what we're capable of. We didn't come out with the win, but we definitely went in the right direction. There's no moral victories because we still lost, but we definitely got better. So we're just gonna keep building on that.
There's a lot of noise around you. You know, Kramer, you can shoot it from anywhere. Everyone's asking about you in every press conference. Do you feel like there's a bit of weight on your shoulders?
Not at all. Only because we don't win. I don't win games by myself, and I don't lose games by myself. So when we lose, I know a lot of people have a lot to say about me, but I feel the same way every time. My teammates get me open shots. So shout out to Mitch, Robo, everybody. And then it's just part of what comes with it. Obviously, I had the ball a lot, and I guess teams are going to be on me and people are going to ask, but there's no weight on my shoulders. It's just how the game goes.
Where's your head at the moment in terms of, I don't want to say controversy, but obviously people on Twitter questioning your, as a teammate, what did you make of all that?
I think it's funny because they don't know me as a person, and a lot of people are making statements and assumptions through what they see. They don't really hear the conversations, they just what it might look like. So, but people are going to have opinions. People are going to be critical, but the only criticism I listen to is the criticism my coach gives me because that's who decides if I play or not. So as long as he's good with me and my teammates are good with me, everybody can say what they want to say. We know what's going on in-house, and that is what it is.
Why do you think they're saying what they're saying?
I don't know, and honestly, I don't care because the game's going to go on, and right now we're not playing the best, but like I said before, in February, when this all clicks and we're standing where I think we can stand, I hope everybody has that same energy towards us and me that they have now, and then we'll go from there.
Last three games, played the top three sides, had a good win against the Kings, a narrow loss and a heavy loss. Where does that put you guys? Where do you think you're at?
We're still getting better. Obviously, those two losses were big for us. We understand what it could do to a team, but a lot of people don't know. We're still trying to build and figure it out. No excuses being made, but we didn't have the best preseason. We had guys come in, they were injured. We had guys going to FIBA window. So we're just still getting used to each other, figuring it out. And like I said, when it clicks, it's going to click. And I think everybody knows when it clicks, then there won't be a lot being said about us as a team. So until then, we'll figure it out. We got it, but we know what we got to do.
You mentioned a window, 2 more games before the window again. Is it important to go into that window with a bit of winning momentum? Because obviously a large majority of the squad's going to go away and you're not going to have a lot of time to work together.
Yeah, it's big. These next 2 games are 2 games that we have circled now. We got to win them. That's how we feel. We feel like we got to win every game, but these 2 are big for us just because we just lost 2 in a row. So to win these 2 games with momentum going in, coming back from the break, it'll definitely be big for us.
What do you make of the way that you guys move the ball, Craig? I mean, you're last in the league for assists per game, but you're still obviously scoring a lot. What do you make of the way that the Sixers game plan moves the ball?
I think we're moving the ball fine. It just happens to get stuck a couple of times in the end of the shot clock, and that's just how the game goes. If you watch all the games, most teams the ball gets stuck. Everybody's not moving the ball well. I think for us it's so magnified because it's us. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We're still figuring it out too. It's early. That was game 5. I think last year Sydney and Tassie were not doing so well in the beginning of the season too, right? So it is what it is.
What about for you personally? I know you focused on this season, but did you have a lot of conversations after you came back from the US? Any teams sort of speaking to your agent or anything like that? There was a lot of talk, obviously, when you were over there lighting it up.
Nah, like I said before, I told them I don't really want to talk about it if it's not anything important. And we have a championship and games to win in Adelaide. That's my focus, and I'm just going to stay my focus.
To make it easier or more difficult, the fact that you've only just played the Hawks, I know you beat them, but does that help or hinder your preparations at all?
It helps because we know some of the things that they're going to do. But like I said, they added Peyton Siva, so he's obviously a really good guard, experienced, so he makes them a lot better. So just trying to figure out how to balance that. We know what coverages they're going to be in, but obviously they're going to make changes and adjustments too to us. So we'll see what comes out and what happens, but, I mean, we just got to be locked in on both sides of the ball all game, and I think we'll be okay.